What is up, everyone? Stonepost 34. Today is, I don't know, it's kind of a momentous day in our family. My oldest daughter started middle school, junior high, and I'll show you a picture here in a minute. I don't really share pictures of my family, but that's okay. I mean, I think you guys probably, if you've stuck with me this long for a couple years, you probably, I can do that. That's all right. I have two girls. My oldest started junior high, and she is actually pretty young. She's 10, but her birthday's in a couple weeks, so she'll be 11. And so she started the sixth grade, and this morning we got up, did our usual stuff, breakfast, got the girls ready, and then took this picture. This is my front porch. And took my youngest, she's in the third grade, and took her to the elementary school down the road. Super excited. She's a really good kid. And she is happy she got the teacher she wanted. But let me get into why this is a big deal, at least for me, at least for Papa Stone. I'm struggling. I'm struggling big time, and because I remember junior high. I'm in my 30s, but it wasn't that long ago, and I kind of remember the things that went on. And I'm not just talking about boys. I'm talking about girls too. I mean, girls can be rather mean, but we'll get into that. So anyway, my youngest started school. She was super excited. Walked into her class. She was the only one there other than 9 boys. And I looked at my wife. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And she said, no, I actually met. Just so happened that only the boys were there early. So she's excited. She's there right now, and they're having a good time. And her teacher's super cool. We've known her for a couple years. So that's going to be great. So after that, we drove up, took my oldest to the junior high a couple miles away, and we pull up, and there's probably 70 kids outside because they won't let them in the school until 7:55, and we dropped her off right about 7:45. And so there's all these boys, and I could tell she's nervous. In fact, last night I was playing games last night, and she came down and she said, "Daddy, I can't sleep. Is it okay if I sleep with mommy for a little bit before you come to bed?" And I said, "That's fine. That's fine." So kind of calm her nerves there. And so she was a little nervous. It's a little intimidating. I mean, you go from being the 5th grader at an elementary school, being the oldest kid, and kind of you get special privileges, to being the youngest in a school full of, her school size is about 700 kids. So she was a little intimidated. I hope she's doing well. We're going to pick her up here after lunch. It's only a half day, and I'm excited to hear about it. So, but here's what I'm worried about. Yes, the boy thing, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but really, and leave comments. Let me know if you've had any experiences, because it's been a long time for me. I just remember a lot of girls. I mean, the cliques become really strong. I mean, they form their own groups. I don't, if you're an athlete, or if you're in band, or if you're quote unquote popular, whatever the hell that means, and those things begin to solidify in junior high. I remember that, and I was talking to one of my neighbors who has a junior higher, and they were talking about how difficult their daughter, it was a transition for them, because the kids can be just absolutely mean. I mean, just beyond belief. And I'm just worried, because she is a really sweet girl, that she could eventually, I don't know, she's going to get hurt. Let's just be honest. She's going to get hurt. And you don't ever want to see your kid get hurt. And that's, I guess, my biggest fear, is just some girls just being totally mean and just trying to destroy her to make themselves feel better. And that's basically what they're trying to do. To gain self-esteem, they tear people down. And I hope that doesn't happen. And she's a smart kid, so I think if it does happen, we can walk through it, and emotionally she'll be fine. Now, let's get to the boy part. And I guess the boy part, why I'm a little leery. If you watched one of my videos before, she's been asked out before. I mean, she's an attractive girl. She's been asked out. Look at this camper. And I don't know, why would you play Kill Confirm like this? So, anyway, she's been asked out before. In fact, she's been asked out twice since then. And I don't get involved. My wife kind of keeps a close eye on the cell phone and the tweets and the Instagram messages and all that. So, but the thing that scares me is the boys are older. I mean, they're in, 8th graders in full-on puberty, most of them, I would say. I wasn't at the time, but or in full-on puberty, and I just don't. They're going to have different intentions, and I don't want her to be lured in and think, well, I need to keep up with the older classmen or class people. I need to fall prey to their advances. I don't know. I'm worried about it. If you can't tell, leave a comment. Let me know. I mean, is that the case in junior high these days? I don't even know. I mean, I know when I was in junior high, I moved to Chicago. I had like a girl ask me out. I didn't even want to date. I mean, I thought she was pretty, but it just wasn't on my radar. And I remember the boys, getting punched in the stomach on the playground because I didn't want to give the guy my basketball that I got out first, and he wanted to play on our court because he's a douchebag. I remember stuff like that. I mean, people can be really mean. So let me know what's happening. I don't even know in junior high these days. It's going to be a new experience, and I'm just really nervous because literally she's probably the sweetest person I know, and she can be hurt pretty easily, and I don't want that to happen. I know it's going to happen. I just don't want it to be a major event where she's emotionally scarred. I mean, if she learns from it, that's different. But if she just gets emotionally scarred from it, I'm going to struggle. So anyway, guys, that's about it. This was a fun little gameplay. This is actually really old. I found it in my little hard drive, and I was like, you know what? I'll put this up. It's a pretty good little kill confirmed, running around with a pistol, being a douche. But anyway, that's about it, guys. I'll give you an update, let you know what's going on. But still, Papa Stone is he's a little nervous about it. So anyway, oh, and Payday 2, I was going to put some of that up, but Amazon just sent me a message, said my shipment's been delayed. And I don't know if it's because that UPS plane went down in Birmingham, Alabama. So I don't know. It was coming via UPS. It's supposed to be here today, so I'm going to have to go to Best Buy and pick it up. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll respond to them. Take care as always. This is StonePost 35.
EMP up!
Objective parameters obtained. Well done.
He's gone. Let's go, let's go!
Reloading.